Hey guys, so today I am just doing another budget video for you guys in my deluxe monthly planner from Erin Condren. This week I'm doing that page that has like a box for each month. For some reason the colors don't go in order, like it doesn't go August, September, October, yada yada yada. It's just like a random color scheme, which I think is really weird. Maybe it goes from like warm tones to cool tones, but why not just put all the months, if that makes any sense, because that's what I did. I just covered up those color strips at the top with a washi tape that kind of matched each month's color. So here I'm doing August. This is the main washi tape that I used in my August monthly spread. I probably won't use like the same washi tapes for the monthly spreads just because I hope to get a couple more like rainbow colored washi strips just because I have a lot of washi, but some of it didn't match this planner very well. So I'm just going in, here's September's color. Some of the colors were really hard to match, like I think November. Once you get past all of these different colors, there's a lot of blues once you get into the winter months and 2019 months. So like I was kind of confused by that. Like some of the colors look exactly the same and it's like, it's never bothered me before. But when I'm trying to find washi tape to go with the month, it's like these are the same colors pretty much, and I'm not going to use the same washi tape. So I just had to make shit up. Here I'm going in with a Halloween tape for October. October is like an orangey color anyways, so it worked. I do have like a whole holiday set. I used one for Valentine's Day in December, but they're not really like, they're just the colors of the holiday, not like this where it screams Halloween in October. But I just put down all of these. Here is what comes after October, November, which is my birthday month. And I didn't even tell you guys what I plan on using this page for. So I plan on using this page to write down some financial goals that I have for every single month. And then in my sinking funds, once I accomplish that goal, I'll be able to mark on the day that I accomplish that goal. I know it doesn't really make sense to mark it in my sinking funds, but I figure when I go back to look at my planner, that's the spot where I'm going to look. Like, yeah, of course, I'll probably look at all of the budget pages and stuff like that. But I don't really have the room to put an extra thing in my monthly page, and there's not really any other like monthly spot that I could put it in to mark it other than on here. I could just write the date on here, but I feel like just seeing that day marked off in my sinking funds is going to be a lot more visual. It's just how my brain works. Oh my gosh, I should have sped this video up like 4 times instead of 2 times though, because it took me a while apparently to put down this washi. And this washi here is one of my favorites. The color I just think is so unique and gorgeous, and the pattern is beautiful. This is actually a Simply Gilded washi tape. I'm like one of the, I would call it OG, I guess, Simply Gilded fans back in 2016 when I started getting into planning. So I have some of the really, really, really old tapes that could probably go for a lot of money now, but like why? It's just like, recently I started couponing, and some of these women in couponing will go out, buy the products for like 50 cents, 25 cents, whatever it is, and then resell it for like double the cost. Even though it's still a good deal, you're like making a huge profit on it because you knew essentially how to get the good deals. And I don't understand that. Like, why don't you just teach others how to get the same deals you got instead of like making yourself more money? Like, I don't know, you're kind of cheating people out of money. This is turning into a rant video, but it seems like a scam. Yeah. Puts a bad taste in my mouth to think about that. Think about people doing that. But whatever. I think I talked about in my other video how my boyfriend's mom asked me or told me that she would give me money for the stuff that I would offer her from couponing it. And I was like, no, I don't need money for it. Like, I just want to give some to you because some of the products I got doubles or triples of, and I will use it eventually. None of the stuff that I buy expires, but that's another thing. I don't really, as of right now in my life, see the point of couponing groceries and stocking up on groceries because they're not really that expensive for most things. Like, the most expensive product that you're going to buy at the grocery store is like protein or meat. And you could go to Costco and stock up on chicken and just freeze it, but you can't like stock up for like a year on meat by couponing, at least. Like, I don't ever see coupons for like chicken breast unless it's like Tyson or something frozen. So it's just my thought on it. Yeah, that's how I think of it. I coupon on cereal because that's like a non-perishable item, and there's really good deals on it sometimes. But like canned goods, if you're going to get those for 10 cents, like, why? I don't want to put the effort and time into doing that. I'd rather just pay like 50, 60 cents. But that's just me. And then here, I'm going in and lettering out each month. I'm not like a pro at lettering, so, don't critique me on my lettering skills. This is just how I do it. And I think that's okay. I think everybody's allowed to have their own way. What about you? You are going to see my head in a little bit because I actually wanted to make this look good and do it on camera. And I wasn't about to mess it up because sitting with your legs crossed for like a 20-minute video is honestly the worst possible thing to do, especially for your back. My back usually kills after these days of filming. And so I just wrote down August, October, December, going through all the months. Don't ask me to like teach you how to hand letter because this looks way better on camera than it actually does in person. It's very shaky. Maybe it's because like you're so far away you can't really see all of the shakiness of my lettering. But yeah. Look, there's my head. My eyelashes look super long from this angle though. And some of the months aren't like centered. I don't see anything wrong with that. None of us are perfect. Don't pretend like you're going to be perfect with your lettering. If something's not centered, move on with your day. Like that March. Ooh, now that I'm looking at it, that is probably going to bother a lot of people because it's bothering me right now. But, what am I going to do? I'm not perfect at getting things centered. The May is a little bit off. That March is pretty bad, though. And then I had this wonderful idea after I lettered everything. I was just going to leave it at that, put in my goals for every month. But what I figured was the transparent dots that I got from Planner Kate that I used in my sinking funds video, I doubt I'm really going to use those all that much. Like, I can't really think of another thing that I would use those for other than my budget planner. Maybe my pocket planner if I decided to like mark days off for school, but I already kind of do that with just like normal sticker dots, not transparent ones. So I figure why not use a couple of those in this spread just to kind of use them up. I'm not going to use them anyways, so this is a perfect opportunity. And even if I do use them, I could just buy another sheet. Like, it's not super expensive to get another sheet of those. I would have to get them again for next year's budget anyways. So as you can see, I took away the planner because I was planning on writing out all of the financial goals. But then I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to put these cute little dots there because it's what I want to do. So I just matched up every single color with each respective month. And I used these tweezers that I got, I don't know where. Tweezers are really expensive though. Like, I was going to buy another pair because I do use these tweezers on my face. I know a lot of people have like separate tweezers for stickers, but it's all coming off of my own body. I don't know, like, I'm the only one that's going to use this planner. Maybe that's a weird way of thinking about it, but I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I clean them, so, like, yeah, I'm not going to stop because I'm not buying another pair of tweezers. Tweezers are like $6 for one pair. I'm sure I could go to, like, the Dollar Tree or dollar store and get a pair for, like, $1. But I'm too lazy to do that, so not going to happen, at least anytime soon. I really, really like how this turned out, other than the fact that for October and May, since they're both orange, I had to use the same color, which kind of annoyed me. But when I go to market in my sinking funds, I'm not actually going to use the color of the month. I'm going to just use, like, a dark color just to signify, like, so it stands out. I think I'm going to use the dark navy that I used at the end of the year for July. You can see me, I'm like flipping back and forth between the pages to see which color corresponds with each month. And Planner Kate actually gets most of these like spot on. I don't know if she does that on purpose, but it's great. And I wasn't about to go back through and fill out every single month's financial goals because I don't really know what my financial goal is going to be in May. Or June or July. I'm hoping that by the end of this year, I will have like an idea of where I want to take my future career. So I'm assuming that like those goals on the second page are going to be very much related to my career in human resources, finding a job, saving up for a car, all of that. April's also such a weird color, like, it's purpley blue, so I used blue as the washi tape, but then a purple for the dots, weird, but we're gonna move on from that. Here I'm trying to figure out the color for May, because that was a freaking difficult color decision to make as well. I actually, looking at this spread, I am really digging how it came out. Like, it looks really cute. And I didn't think I'd like it because there's so many different colors and I'm a very much neutral person. But the fact that they each have the dots, the washi, and the hand lettering underneath of them, how that's all the same, it kind of like ties the whole thing together. And now here I'm just writing in my August goals. One of them is to save $1,000 for an apartment by the end of the month. And then the other one is to pay off my student loan interest, which is about $100. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video, I did do a voiceover compared to my last couple of videos I've done. Everybody decided to wake up as soon as I was filming this video, so I just decided, let's just get it over with and do a voiceover, even though that takes me more time. It's a hell of a lot easier to just film and talk at the same time, because then I can just put it into iMovie, quickly edit it, like just do some color correction things, export it, get it into YouTube, and that's it. But when I have to do a voiceover, I have to like essentially rewatch the entire video, do the voiceover, put it into iMovie. Well, first I have to send it to my laptop, then I have to put it into iMovie, then I have to export it. It's like an extra step that I usually don't want to do. So here is the completed spread. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and that you'll come back again next week